Michael Bat tagged me for the cross-stitch tag video, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. The first question is, how did you start, or who introduced you to cross-stitch? That was my mom. I started in first grade because it looked really cool, and I've loved it ever since. Do you have a favorite theme or designer? Well, my favorite designer is Joan Elliott. She's the one who designed the dragon, the really nice big one with filled beads. I love that one. She was also the designer of all the pillow ones I've done so far, I believe. And I think she's the one who made the Fairy and the Dragon that I'm working on now. So yeah, I love her work. And for favorite theme, it's a toss-up between dragons and cats and Pokemon. Like, I love all three. So, you know, like, I will happily do any of those. What floss brand do you use? I use DMC. It's the one that's available at Michael's and Joann's. So, you know, it's the one. I always use it. What is your fabric of choice? For me, that's got to be 18 count Aida. It's just the one I use the most. It's not huge. Like, I don't like 14 count. That's just no. And then 22 count, it depends. I don't hate it, but I think I mentioned it in one of my videos. Like, I feel like it's not big enough. 18 is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small. I don't know how else to explain it. Do you use a needle threader, or are you a floss licker? Well, if you've seen any of my videos, you know my slobber is all over all of my cross stitches. What kind of stitching frame do you use? Hoops! How many projects have you finished? Do you know, Tessa? No? Yeah, I don't either. I have no idea. Way too many. I have done so many little Christmas ones, and I didn't take pictures of them, so I can't even pretend to know how many I've done. But I would say at least over 30. How many completed works do you have currently displayed in your home? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think my sister has 2 in her room by me. And I don't know if it counts, but the companion cube is in her car, which is directly behind you.
Hi, Tess, join me. Join me, yes. Love me. No, sit right there. Oh, yeah.
Do you do more stitching for gifts or keep them for yourself? That's actually a hard one. Like, usually the really big ones I do, I tend to keep. I've given away a lot of little Christmas ones and just little cute ones that people can hang around their house. So, I don't know. Like, I guess that just depends on if you're taking into account size. I don't know. What is your favorite project or finish you are most proud of? What has been your least favorite or worst experience while stitching? That would have to be the first one I did, because I didn't finish it and it was really crappy. It was bad. I know that question is on there later about the first one, so I'll talk about that one more in detail then.
Okay.
What do you love and what do you hate about cross stitch? I mean, honestly, my favorite part is the complete project, you know, I mean, it's amazing. But I enjoy stitching. I have the pattern in front of me, and I can choose to follow it exactly, or I can change it up to how I like. I can put my own spin on it. And I like that I'm good enough at cross stitch that I'm able to watch a movie or a show or something, and I don't get so messed up that I have to backtrack constantly. That would drive me nuts. But what I do hate are all the knots. Like French knots and just knots that you have to get rid of or they're stuck in the back. Hate it. No. Although I also have to say, I hate when other people judge me on the fact that I knot threads on the back of it. I have framed numerous works I've done, and none of them have had lumps. Yeah, the back doesn't look perfect, but if you're spending more time looking at the back than the front, you're missing the whole point of all the work I just did. I'm sorry. Like, really. Have you introduced anyone else to cross-stitch? I have! I have at least 2 friends in real life that cross-stitch now after seeing all my work. And then I have, like, I've had a ton of people in DeviantArt tell me that they started cross-stitching after they saw my Pokemon cross-stitch and it looked like fun. And I've had 1 or 2 of them that were like, I'm gonna take this on, and I was like, no. Do something small first, make sure you like it, and you want to be good first. Like, you don't want to take this on immediately because you're gonna hate it. No matter how much you like Pokemon, like, if you're not ready, it won't be fun. And what was your first project, and did you finish it? If not, what was your first finish? Okay, my first cross-stitch was Oscar the Grouch. You know, in his trash can he had a sign. I don't remember what it said, but I was in 1st grade. And, I mean, I got pretty far, maybe like a third of the way. And I stopped for a while because I kept making mistakes, and I was like, oh, I don't get it. I don't know how I'm going to fix this. And then sometime in, like, elementary school or middle school, I threw it away. I threw it away because I was convinced I would never be able to fix it.
I would like to take this moment to speak to my past self. Screw you, Liz! I could finish that, and it would be great and amazing because Oscar the Grouch is really cool, and you suck!
Alright. And then, first completed work, I think it said. First finish. I'm actually not sure, but I think it was one of these. Okay, it wasn't that one, and it wasn't this one. It was one of these 2, I think. Probably this, the Joker cat. But I'm not 100% sure. It could have been something smaller. I don't know. But I remember back in the day when I thought these were big. How do you store your cross-stitch floss? I almost said floss. My cross-stitch floss. I want to blame the braces and the rubber bands, but no, that was all me. They're all right here. This one has some beads in it too, and extra threads that I've used in past projects. Yeah. So these are all of my threads. And these ones are all completely filled. So I have a lot of thread. Oh yeah. I think that was the last one. Yes, it was. So, if any of you guys are watching this and you haven't done this, you totally should. Like, I'm tagging you. Oh, yeah. I guess that's all. Oh, wait. Day 3 finally finished uploading today. It is almost 3 p.m. and I had 7 hours of footage. Oh my god. Like, I was looking through it and I was like, no. I immediately put everything at 8 times the length, or speed. And I just looked for any jumps in the vocals. Oh my goodness. Like, I got a lot done though. So I guess it's kind of up to quality versus quantity. Like, if you really want quality, I'm only going to be using the video camera, and it's only going to be up to 2 hours a day, if it even gets that far. But if you want quantity, I can get 7 hours done in one day, and I can get a ton done, and I can get this finished much quicker, and then I can start something new quicker and sooner. Yay! So, you know, it's up to you guys. There are a few people who like to tell me their opinions and then answer the questions I bring out, and then there are other people who don't. So, you know, you really should, if you enjoy watching these. I'd like to know what you guys would rather see. That is all.